Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to my channel. I am Raju Upadhyay from CIMAGE College, Patna, Department of IT. So today I'll discuss with you how to format pivot table report. So in order to understand it, I'm going to take you to my screen. So this is a screen where we have the pivot table report already created. So you can notice out here in the pivot table report, the grand total which we have created company-wise. So obviously this grand total involve the formula of sum. If you wanted to have instead of sum, if you wanted to have the average on this grand total. So average grand total, if you wanted to find out, you can do that. So how we can do that? So the moment you are going to create a pivot table report, you are getting a contextual tab called pivot table tools. And within this, we have a sub tab that is called analyze. So we will click on analyze. And the moment you click on analyze, you get a screen like this. Within this, we are having a very important group that is called active field. So within active field, we'll click on field setting. The moment you click on a field setting, automatically you are getting like this. So here you wanted to change this sum, or instead of sum, by default there is a sum. I wanted to change it to average. So I can select the average and I can click on OK. Or one thing you have to take care, if you are going to change the data on which you wanted to make the average. So selection is very important out here. So what I can do is we can select any one of the numerical data. Then only we should go for it. So I've selected out here this B5 where we have the numerical data. And then I'll be going for our analyze tab, and within analyze, I'll go for the field setting. And you can notice out here, we are getting by default sum selected. So instead of sum, I want average. So I'll select the average. If I click on OK, now you can notice all average values are being displayed instead of sum. So in this way, you can change the formula. Again, if I want to get it back the average sum, so what I can do is we can select any one of the number. Then we can go to analyze, and within analyze, we could go for field setting. And within a field setting, I can select the sum. So we can get the original data back. Apart from that, if you want to customize the date, sales date, so we can select the sales date. And then what we will do, we'll go to the analyze, and within analyze, we are having a group. Within this, we are having an option called group field. I'll select the group field. And you can notice out here, I have selected out here years and months, but I have not selected days. So I wanted that on what date in the month of January the sale has been made, right? So that is why I have selected the days. And if you just click on OK, so automatically you can find out here all your days and years are coming back. So now we can say, so the Alpha Supermart, my salesperson has done the business along with the Alpha Supermart, and they have sold uh, one product of red silk clear, and that red silk has been sold by my salesperson called Alvin Wilson, and they've sold it in the month of January, and the date was 27th January and 28th January, which has made in the year of 2020. So in this way, you can have the detailed analysis and you can see the data. Now, if you we will discuss if you wanted to filter the data. So in order to filter the data, what we can do is we can go for filter group, and within a filter, we are having a slicer out here. So I'll click on insert slicer. The moment I'll click on the insert slicer, all column headings are available out here. So I wanted to slice the data based on company name. So I can select the company name and then I can click on OK. This option of the slicer has come. So since my company is having a business with 5 different companies like Alpha Supermart, Global IT, Lifeline Health Center, Mac Health Center, Rocks Luxurious Hotel. So I'm not interested to see the data of all 5 companies. You can see at this moment we are having a data of all 5 companies. Now I am interested to see only the data of a global IT. So just I have selected. Now accordingly, my report has been formatted, and you can notice after in this formatted report, we are having a detail of only global IT company. If you want to add more, another company, so you can hold down the control key and you can press another company name. So now we are getting a data of global IT as well as Mac Healthcare. You can notice out here in the output, we are having a data of Mac Healthcare as well as we are having a data of global IT. If you wanted to do further filter on a different fields, so again you can go for option called we can go for an option called analyze, and then again new slicer we can add. As a new slicer, I am going to take it as year. The moment you select a year, I'm getting slicer for the year as well. So after selecting this year, you can notice out here we are having a data of 2010 as well as 2012. So we are getting a data of 2012, 2010. Now I'm interested to see the data of 2010 year only. So what I can do is I can select only 2010. So data from 2012 is disappeared from here. So in this way, you can do the filtering using the slicer. You can apply the slicer on pivot table report. Now, as per the slicer, your data is going to be changed. At any point in time, if you want to discontinue this particular slicer, you can do that. For that, what we can do is, again, I can select the pivot table report. Then we can go for analyze. And within this, we are having a filter connection. So out here, we are having a filter connection. At this moment, the filter connection is made with company name and years. If I deselect this year, now this year slicer is not going to work. If I'm going to click it here, it is not having any impact on my output. So this is all for the day, viewers. Hope you must have liked this video. You must have understood the video. So if you want, you can revise this video again. And to get benefited from this particular video, so I'll be coming with the next video in next day. Thank you very much for watching this particular video.